Hi everyone, this is Terry from Ramblings of a Texas Craft Room, and what I want to ramble about today is some needle felting. Now, if you have watched my blog on and off for the last couple months, I am really excited about needle felting, and I got a new needle felting machine for Christmas, and I am very excited about it. I'd like to thank my friend who gifted that to me for Christmas. Thank you very much. I got the Simplicity 12 needle felting machine, and I absolutely love it. First, I got the Janome 725, and I did not like the Janome 725. The needles were just way too fragile, and they're way too expensive to try to replace. And so I changed out the 725, and I got the Simplicity, and I am much happier with it. Okay, this right here is a three-dimensional wall hanging that I'm doing, and it is a white swan and a black swan on a lake. And I used my felting machine once I got my roving down to make my water and my shoreline. I used my machine to felt that all down, and then with the one needle I used to make the three-dimensional ducks. And I'm going to show you where I got this from. I got it from a really nice book. It's called Creative Needle Felting. It's by Lynn Slade, and I ordered this off of Amazon. So it wasn't an expensive book at all, and it's got some really good stuff. Okay, this is her needle felting. And this is all done with needle felting. Isn't it gorgeous? She did such a good job. And she has some really good directions. She just tells you how to lay out your roving. And then she teaches you how to make the duck over here. And I'm going to show you how to make the duck, how I made it. It was real simple to make. It looks kind of complicated, but it was real simple to make. Okay? So we're going to put this up. But what I did first is I did all of the roving first, and then I needle felted it. Then we did the ducks on top of it. Okay? All right. Now, hers does not have a black swan. She just has a white swan. But I was in love with the black swan, so we did a white swan and a black swan. Okay, so what I'm going to use as my sample is right here. You can see I started one, and this is just with some off-white roving. But I'm going to use this, which is just some batting, and you can see it's felted together. It just comes apart, and that's what I'm going to show you. It's just easier to show you how to do it because this holds together really well, and it'll just do better. Okay, so we're going to take a piece of this off. Okay. And you get this as much as you want. You know, this is going to be my wing, and you're going to take it and you're just going to fold it over, and this is going to be your body. Okay, you're going to put it on your felt, and right where the wing and the body come together, that's where you're going to felt it. That's where you're going to needle it. Okay, right there. And you're going to hold the wing up, and you're going to do it right there. And now you've just created the wing for your little body. Okay. And if you want your wing to stand up, you just need to felt it on the other side, and it stands up just like that. Okay, then we're just going to take another one. Let's just get another piece. Okay, so here's our other piece, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to fold it over like that, and we're going to fold it into the body. Hold on, let me shape it. I want it to be feathery. Okay, there's our feathery. Okay, so if we take it, we just fold it over like that. We're going to make the body. Okay, and we're going to needle it down right there because that's where you want the wing to be, and the wing will stand up. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to just start shaping your body. Okay, we just take our little, you don't want to needle felt right here on the inside, on the body, because it'll be flat. You don't want a flat body. You want a nice little plump body for your little, okay, there you go. Now we have our body. Okay, we have our wing, and you just keep doing it till you get the shape of the wing that you want. Okay. Now you have two wings. Now, if you don't like the wing, let's say you want to add just a little bit more to the wing to give it more wing, then you just add more to your body like that and incorporate it into your body. And the roving is going to do the same thing that this is doing. Okay, and you just have your wing. Okay, and we just keep folding. And keep pulling it up because it's coming through and it's going to try to attach itself to my foam here. So you just keep pulling it back up so it doesn't do that. Okay, there it is. Okay, now we're going to fold this over and we're going to do it right along the edge because we want this to stand up. And that's where you shape your body. Okay, there you go. There it is. Now we're going to shape our little body. Just keep doing that. There we go. Spread out our wings. There's our wings. Okay, and you spread your wings how you want them. Okay, now we're going to make the neck. Okay, just gonna make a little body. Okay, then we're going to make our neck. And on the neck, you're just going to take a piece, probably, as long as your hand, and fold it over and fold it again like that. Because what you're wanting is to needle this together so it's one piece. To make a long piece. See? And you just keep needling it because the more you needle it, the smaller it gets till you get the size that you want. And she gives really good instructions in the book. If you want to make one of these, I would recommend you get her book. It's a really good book. She's got lots of other things in there. She's got a beautiful bouquet of flowers in a basket. I think that's going to be the next project that I do because it's really nice. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to put all of our pieces together. And the more you've needle felt it, the stronger it gets. The more compact it gets. It has a lot of strength to it. Okay, so this is going to be our little head. So we're going to pinch this sort of down like that. Now be careful with your fingers because we're going to make a small face because that's where we're going to put our little snout for our duck. So we're going to do that now. Okay, and we're just going to keep poking it until we get a little. And these we can just poke back in. There we go. That way we can get just a little face that we want for our duck. Okay, so we have a little pinch there for our little duck head. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to go over, as you can see here, see how I have my finger here? We went over the duck and we did our finger like that so we could give him a curvy neck. Okay, now on the back of this we're going to kind of open it up a little bit because we want it to go on top of our body and incorporate into our body. So we're just going to open it a little bit like that. Okay, so we can go right on top of the body. Okay. So we're going to needle felt that right into the body. And now we have this little neck sticking out. That's going to be your duck head. Or, I'm sorry, I guess she's a swan, not a duck. She's a swan. I guess I have Odd Duck on my mind. I have a friend who we call Odd Duck. And I guess I have him on my mind today. Okay, so there's our swan. Okay. Now I'm not liking this wing. This wing I like. This wing I'm not so crazy about. So we'll probably be. I would change that out because I don't like the way it just. Okay, we're gonna do that. And now the wing comes in like that. Yeah. See, I don't like the way this. So we're going to change the direction of this wing a little bit. And that's what's so good about needle felting is if you don't like it, you can take it off. You can add more. And there is a point of no return. There's a point where you can't do any more. Okay. But this is not, I'm not to that point yet. So we can still manipulate and do a lot of changing with our duck. Okay, there he is. Now she's got a pretty good wingspan. Okay, so there's our little neck. Now we got to remember this, the blue here, this is going to be our water, just like here. And so if I don't hold, so you can see how my finger can go right underneath there. And then we just put his little neck, his little beak right into the water like he's in the water. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with this one. We've got our little snout right there, and we're going to fold it over, and then we're going to take the back of it. We're just going to fit it into the water. Okay, just like that. Okay, and there's our little duck in the water. Okay, okay, so you can see the little the span of the neck like that. Now, if you don't want your duck to go all the way in the water, you can notice hers does not go all the way in the water. Hers is up off the water a little bit. You can do that. You just have to needle this whenever you're making it into your column. You've got to needle it a whole lot so that it would give a lot more stability. See, right now it won't. So we're going to put it into the water. Okay, just like that. Now to mimic, now be careful doing that because you can't really see when you're holding that. You'll punch your finger, and I'm telling you, this machine, this little handheld thing is very sharp. Okay, there it is. So there's our swan. Now we got to get some small amount of roving for its little snout. Okay, and you need just, I mean, the tiniest little bit. And what I do is I will wet my fingers and just sort of roll it around and get just a small amount. With the wet fingers, it sort of like sticks together a little bit. There we go. Okay, and you can just make the smallest little beak. Okay, and then we're going to put it down here, and we're going to put it inside. We're just going to, right on the top of there where we put it in, right there, where his little snout goes right into the water. And then you just sort of shape it how you want. And there's this little snout in the water. Connect the two together. Just little punches with your needle. There we go. Now they're in the water. Now she's in the water. Okay. There's her little.
Hey, she told me that you're going to call.
Okay, there we go. There it is. And that's all you have to do. And if you want to put an eye, look, I have just the tiniest little eye. You can put a tiny little eye. In the black one, I did not do an eye or anything because he was dark. You couldn't see him anyway. I just put the snout. In here, I just put the snout. And that's all you have to do. Now remember, if you want your wings to stand up, all you do is just poke it like that on the other side, and they will stand up. See? They will stand up. Same thing with this one. And you just shape your body as you go. Okay. And there you go. And there's your little swan. And you just keep messing with the little spout until you get it exactly where you want it. Where he looks like he's in, his little snout is in the water. And there he is. Now to do the roving, now we're going to do, let's pretend that this is blue. Of course it is not, but let's pretend that this is blue. And when you do the roving on here, and she explains to you how to do it, she has really good instructions. You just pull little bitty tiny pieces like this, and you lay it where you want it, and then you just needle it in. And you just change colors, and then you add a little bit of the white to give it some snow caps. So you get some water capping. And I just thought it was so pretty. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. I think I'm just going to put a frame around it, and I'm going to just hang it in my craft room. But I like the the black swan and the white swan. I just think it's just so pretty. Anyway, I really did like it. But I am happy with my felting machine that I got. If you have any questions, if you're thinking about buying a felting machine, if you want to ask me some detailed questions, I will let you know. I really did like the Janome. It was a nice machine, but the needle situation, they were way too tender. They broke way too easily. Within 30 seconds, I broke 2 needles, and that was $39. So that was a machine I could not afford. The Simplicity, I have worked with that for an entire day. I have not broke one single needle. I played with it at Joann's for a long time. For a month or so, I've been playing with at the Simplicity at Joann's. Excuse me. We've never broken a needle. So I don't know. The Janome was just a little too touchy for me. So anyway, that has been returned, and so we've got the Simplicity, so we're very happy with it. So thank you very much. I don't know if I'm going to get back to making cards anytime soon. I know if you're looking at this channel, and if you're subscribed to this channel, you know that I normally make cards. And I probably will get back to that, but I'm just so enthralled with the needle felting at the moment. And so I'm working on a couple other projects that I'm going to show you soon, and I'll do a video on those too. Thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed, would you please subscribe? And also, if you'll go to my blog, which is ramblingsofatexascraftroom.blogspot.com, you can see what I'm doing over there. Thanks, guys. Bye.